I begin to say, I'm so happy with what is happening today. I've been watching events like this since the current governor assumed office. When we talk of good governance, this is what it's all about.
Today is Tuesday, 26th March 2024. Another milestone is about to be established by the governor of Abia State, the person of Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, OFR. Today, the governor will be flagging off an 11.6 kilometer road in Nunya-Eluama-Isuikwuato local government area. This road will go from here and get to Obo in Isuikwuato town. Today, the governor will be coming here, we'll be listening to him, and we'll move from there. We'll be going in to talk to one or two people as regards this project before the governor arrives. Enjoy the flow.
My name is Uche Gabolo. I'm from this area, and to the glory of God, I am the councillor for works, and my constituency falls within this area. I think this today is really the day the Lord has made. We've suffered a lot because of this road, and I'm sure there is no Isuikwuato person, whether politician or non-politician, that will not be happy today that the government is coming here to flag off this road, and not only flagging building a new road, bringing a quality contractor, to work on this road. The former government worked on this road. As they were working on it, it was getting spoiled. It was failing. And it took them 16 years to complete this road.
That's I'm
telling you. So to the glory of God, I think we are seeing a new dawn, and we will be glad that the governor achieves his objective in seeing that this road is fixed.
To speak with the honorable member representing the Isuikwuato State constituency in the Abia State Assembly. Here we have the honorable member, Honorable Lucky Johnson. Lucky, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
What is your take about this project today that the governor will be flagging off?
It's the first of its kind in Isuikwuato. This road is very, very significant and a very big plus for Isuikwuato people, because you can know that from the express angle, there is a Otti State on the other side, and this is like a hit point. And I know this 11.7 kilometers is heading from Nunya-Eluama-Isuikwuato. So we thank God for this day, and this is something that we have been waiting for. Even though during the budget, even though when the governor was doing his budget presentation, it was one of his highlight points. And from me, from the legislative angle of government, I give maximum support to His Excellency, and I thank him for this milestone. Thank you.
Okay, just like you said, it's a milestone. Do you think this project has some benefit for the people of Isuikwuato directly?
This is the key. This thing will bring forth both development, both infrastructures, both industrialization. Because road is the key network that brings forth. Because our people is also indulged in agricultural projects. And it's also this is our issue of making it Abia, the new Abia, where people can also build.
Yeah, it's a very good innovation. If the governor should complete this road for us, it's a very good work, and we admire it.
Would he add you guys to your income? Would he make our income may increase?
Yes, it will upgrade our income, because if there's bad roads, the income will not grow. But if there's a smooth road, it will be very, very good.
I am Chief Johnny Emenike Ndokoba, PhD, President General, Eluama Development Union Worldwide. It's wonderful. It's a great thing to us that the governor has remembered us. Dr. Alex Otti, OFR, the executive governor of Abia State, has been doing very wonderful things in Abia State. And this time around, Isuikwuato is a partaker. This is not the first time he's flagging up a road that passes through Isuikwuato, but this one passes through my community, Eluama-Isuikwuato.
The road is going to be of great benefit to Nunya-Eluama, Nunya-Esuikwuato, Nunya-Abia, and Nigeria in general, because the road not just passing through Nunya-Eluama, the road can lead to areas like Enugu State, Ebonyi State, and the rest of it. So it is a great thing to us, and we are so grateful to the governor. Great benefits. You know, Isuikwuato is more of an agrarian community. We produce all kinds of foods. This road will help in moving the food produced from Isuikwuato to other parts of Abia State and other parts of the world. Okay, we have again one of the key stakeholders in the Isuikwuato project. We have the President General of the Nunya Progressive Association, the President of Ozeminam Ibeke. We are here with you now. My take is like you have just said, it's a very laudable project. And I will say that today we go down in the annals of history of Isuikwuato as one of the days, that we have long expected. Because as we can all see, this particular road has been in this state of irreparable condition for a very long time. And the coming of the governor of Abia State, Chief Dr. Alex Otti, the member one of FEMASA, has become a very critical thing, and we believe that the entire history and the entire scenario is going to be changed. The road on its own is very important, very key, because given what Isuikwuato is generally, it will help in so many ways. Evacuation of agricultural products and so on and so forth. So it's a very welcome development. Today I have with me one of the key stakeholders in the Isuikwuato project, the person of Onyekachi. Thank you, you are here.
My brother, I am so happy because we are directly involved, being an indigenous of Isuikwuato. The good breeze and development stride of Alex Otti is gradually getting to every side of Isuikwuato, and this project, an 11.6 kilometer road from the Enugu Port Harcourt Express end of Nunya-Eluama-Isuikwuato to Oboro, also in Isuikwuato, is very key and cuts across a lot of communities in Isuikwuato. So it's just like a shortcut from Umahia, Okigwe, Enugu into Isuikwuato. So we are happy. It's a gateway into Isuikwuato. So we are very happy, and we thank Governor Alex Otti for remembering the Isuikwuato people. First, we gave him our full support during the election, and we are not surprised because he's been a friend of Isuikwuato all this while. So we are happy, and we say thank you to the government.
Okay, my name is Chief Osondo Onyedemara. I'm the President General of Isuikwuato Development Union. Thank you. We are now proud of Abia State. For the last 24 years or thereabout, we have been left behind, and now our people are giving sigh of relief, because now people can travel safely, smoothly, and quietly to their domain. This is a major entrance into Isuikwuato. There are 4 major entrances into Isuikwuato. This is one of them. Nunya-Axis, you have Axis, you have the Ahaba Axis and the Absu Axis. And this one, having been abandoned for a long time, our people have been suffering passing through this road, and over time it's even affecting economic activity. But now that this thing is coming back, we have a good road, definitely economic activities will start again. Insecurity will be something of the past, because if you have smooth road, nobody will wait for anybody anywhere, nobody will relay anybody anywhere, nobody will block anywhere. But with that road, you are bound to have insecurity. Oh, we are very grateful. The Isuikwuato people are so happy that we have a working governor, a governor who has promised things, and in fact he's fulfilling all his promises. Yeah, like Oliver Twist, we still ask for more, but so far we are thankful that we have somebody like him.
My name is I'm from Nunya-Eluama. Well, it's a laudable one, and it's going to bring more and more development to our communities in Isuikwuato. across Nunya-Eluama and Nunya-Eluama, all the way to everywhere. It's a connecting road. So it's very significant. I'm glad to be part of it here.
To stand on existing protocol. It is with a sense of fulfillment and joy that I welcome all of us to this epoch-making event of the official flag-off of the reconstruction of Nunya-Eluama Road. I especially welcome our amiable governor, pragmatic and action-packed governor, His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, OFR, for being here to perform a function that has become a regular feature of his administration. The rate at which Your Excellency is moving, Abia State will soon become the center of attraction of Nigeria. I make bold to say this because good road network is the bedrock of economic growth and development of any state or country. Just last week, on the 20th of March, we gathered at Aruchukwu to flag off the Aruchukwu-Ndokreko-Zuabam Road. And today we are here at Nunya to flag off another strategic road, the Nunya-Eluama Road. Your Excellency, may God continue to bless you with more wisdom to run the affairs of the state. This road has been in a very deplorable condition for a very long time. Successive governments have made efforts to reconstruct it to no avail. The bad state of the road has caused untold hardship to the residents and people from neighboring communities, to the extent that it has become a Herculean task for them to sell their farm produce. However, by the time the road is completed, all that would have become history. The Nunya-Eluama Road has a length of 11.5 kilometers. It's going to be an asphaltic concrete road with 7.3 meter wide carriageway and 1.5 meter wide shoulders. The pavement consists of 200 millimeter thick laterite subbase, 200 millimeter thick cross stone base, 60 millimeter thick asphaltic concrete binder course, and 40 millimeter thick asphaltic concrete wearing course. The shoulders will also receive a 30 millimeter thick hot rolled asphalt. Covers and drains will be provided at sections where they are required, while road signs, roadway markings, kilometer posts, and street lights will also be provided. The contractor for this project is CCECC, a renowned construction company that has delivered a lot of good roads in Nigeria. They have been carefully selected to ensure that safe standards are achieved and the road delivered at their agreed time. The engineers of the Ministry of Works will supervise the project to ensure that quality job is delivered. I therefore urge the residents of this area to give assistance to the contractor where needed to enable them to deliver the project, bearing in mind that they are working for our collective growth and development. Thank you all for being part of this great event.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today on behalf of CCECC, and we embark on monumental task of reconstruction of 11.5 kilometer Nunya-Eluama Road. This project marks not just a beginning of a physical construction, but also a commitment to progress, development, and connectivity. Roads are not mere pathways. They are lifelines that connect communities, facilitate commerce, and enhance the quality of life for all who travel upon them. This section of the route spans 11.5 kilometers and will be paved with asphalt concrete with a carriageway width of 7.3 meters and shoulder width of 1.5 meters. The pavement of the carriageway shall consist 200 mm sum base, 200 mm stool base, and 100 mm asphaltic concrete binder and various course. The reason why I emphasize the above is that this route adopts the same standards as the Enugu to Port Harcourt Expressway, which shows how seriously the state government attaches importance to this route. As a contractor, we understand the significance of our roles in this endeavor. We are dedicated to ensuring that the road reconstruction is completed with the highest standards of quality. Our team is committed to working closely with the local authorities and the communities to maximize benefits throughout the construction progress. In conclusion, I extend my gratitude to Your Excellency, the Executive Governor, and the people of Abia State for entrusting ECC with this vital project. We pledge our unwavering commitment to deliver a road that not only meets but exceeds expectations. Together, let us pave the way towards a brighter, more connected future for all. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I begin to say I'm so happy with what is happening today. I've been watching events like this since the current governor assumed office. When we talk of good governance, this is what it's all about. It's about infrastructure. It's about security. If you get these two, what else do you need? Everybody will now enjoy and in fact expose his potentials in all fields. I don't want to say much because like the governor said earlier when we talked, it is the commissioning time that we will come here, celebrate and roll out our masquerades and our drums. But being an engineer also by profession, I was thrilled by the fact that the Ministry of Works gave out the detailed specifications of what is to be done. And this coincided with the specifications given by the contractor himself. This tells you that this is no longer business as usual. My friend, Engineer Cheng, anytime I'm home on weekend, I will come and join hands in supervising this job. Thank you! Yes, the Commissioner for Works told us that stakeholders should cooperate. The cooperation is by the way of ensuring that that what they've told us today is what they will do. I want to thank His Excellency exceedingly well and say, please continue on this path and may God bless you. They will know because they will flow good. I want to say thank you, Your Excellency, for making this day a success. Because Nunya-Eluama-Isuikwuato niile online and atwana karora user. Karora didn't last long. And today, I were one of the best engineering company when it comes to construction. And And we have to say thank you, Your Excellency, for making this day a success. And from my own point of view, I know in governance, when it comes to governance, I will continue to give maximum support to His Excellency to achieve the dream of the new Abia in Jesus' name. Because this Isuikwuato niile unu ga na-eti onye isi anyị n'ebere ka Chineke na nye ogologo ndụ na ahụ isi ike ka uche obi afọ ndị Abia mezuo n'aha Jesus. Ndewo.
Invite at this point the mayor Isuikwuato local government area, Air Vice Marshal Chinwendu Onyike, ka ọ bịa tụpụrụ anyị ọnụ na ihe a na-eme n'ụbọchị taa. Unu kụọ n'aka nụ.
Isuikwuato, ndewonu. Ama m obi juru anyị aṅụrị because here na-eme witness taa ndị bụ a promise made and a promise has been delivered today. His Excellency gwara anyị nkwa during the campaign period na Abia ụzọ nwa, and today we're here to witness the flag off. One of the occasions during that time too, our able son Ken Ahia also reiterated and said this thing must be done as soon as His Excellency is sworn in. So I give thanks to the Almighty God that we're seeing this day. This road has a lot of implications for this Isuikwuato. We've long expected this road. Promises were made in the past, and those promises were not kept. Efforts were made to construct the road, but those promises, those efforts fell flat on their face. But here comes the people's governor, who has the interest of the people at heart. And I want to say is very interested in the people of Isuikwuato. That within a space of 1 month, 1 month, I've been privileged under his leadership to participate in the commission flag off ceremony of 2 very significant roads in Isuikwuato. And as these ones are going out, other ones are opening up in other areas, and works are going on simultaneously. So I can only tell you the kind of governor we have. And this is just happening just a few months into his administration. So one would then wonder what will happen in the next few years and what will happen in the full tenure of 8 years. Isuikwuato will be somewhere to watch. So the significance on this road to our people, social, economically can never be overemphasized. So our promise to His Excellency is that we are going to take ownership of this road by showing maximum cooperation to the construction company, CCECC. We're going to give you every support you need to ensure that the road is successfully completed. So count on us for anything. We'll be there to support you. Need to go to my say and Nabaniku Utosime. Well, I go in Yamaka Puriche. Kahan Honoza, Amachara, and that record time how Korea. No one. Yeah. So, Your Excellency, we can our joy knows no bound. And we are very grateful to you for having us in your mind and using Isuikwuato as a standing point to showcase your able leadership and love for the people. Isuikwuato people are very proud of you and will continue to support you. Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen of the press, I've titled my very short speech this afternoon, Closing the Development Divide. Closing the Development Divide. Let me, with a great sense of fulfillment, warmly welcome you to the flag off of the construction of an 11.5 kilometer stretch of road connecting Eluama and Nunya clans to the larger Isuikwuato community and to other cities and towns through the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. We have gathered to witness the beginning of a very important road project that promises to transform the civil and economic and social fortunes of the communities along this corridor. I am particularly happy because I know the importance of this stretch of road to the various economic and social groups who in about 12 months, and that is 1 year from today, when this project is built to be completed, we'll spend less. Thank you. We'll spend less to move the agricultural produce to the urban centers for better returns or to honor their commitments in nearby towns and villages. We have specially selected the China Civil Engineering Construction Company Limited, CCECT, to handle this road project. And it was a deliberate choice because of their track record, their skills, their competence, and their delivery timeline. Mr. Eric Shen, I'd like to take a committee. Yeah, come out so that we'll be seeing you. Eric is the General Manager of CCECC. I'd like to take a commitment from you in the presence of everybody that this road will be delivered in the next 12 months or before. Do I have your commitment? Thank you very much. This project leans into our general strategy of opening up our rural communities for greater prosperity through quicker access to urban markets and increased investments, which ultimately will yield massive employment opportunities for thousands of our young people. As I mentioned last week when we flagged up the reconstruction of the Arochukwundi-Okereke-Uzuabam Road, our overarching goal is to turn every community in the state to a safe and secure investment destination with suitable supporting infrastructure. The efforts are rebuilding and restoring Abia to the glorious dreams of its founding fathers started right after we took our oath of office on the 29th of May last year, and we have remained focused and resilient, delivering on the key promises that won us your confidence and mandate. Isuikwuato roads, farms, and forests are now safer than they were 10 months ago. People can now safely travel to and through Isuikwuato without fear of attacks or any of the many ugly experiences commuters faced along this corridor not too long ago. I'm very glad that this great land of generals is once again safe for business and social functions. With very robust security architecture in place, the Nunya-Eluama Road will, on completion, provide additional layer of support to farmers within this axis to move their produce, most notably gari, palm oil, egusi, odudu, vegetables, and plantain to multiple urban locations within Abia and beyond. In several private conversations, I've been asked why we are turning attention to rural roads too quickly when there are still over 30 different road construction and rehabilitation projects in urban centers of the state that we are embarking on. I perfectly understand the concerns of these individuals who are worried that we may be spreading ourselves too thin. However, my response is that we are very strategic in our approach. First, let me announce that all our road projects are proceeding as scheduled and will be delivered and commissioned as planned. So rather than delay, we are actually getting signals that many of the road projects will be completed much earlier than scheduled. Even the strategic idea at the heart of our investments, even then, the strategic idea at the heart of our investments in rural roads is also worth sharing. As you are aware, there are ventures that are most ideal for urban locations, while others like agriculture and allied businesses are best suited for the rural communities where land, labor, and other support resources are more readily available and affordable. So while we are working very hard to restore the manufacturing glory of Aba and Umuahia, we are also conscious of the needs of our farmers in the rural areas, who basically feed the factory workers, the bankers, and civil servants in Aba and Umuahia. Our economic development program is therefore structured to achieve balanced development across all parts of the state. This is to effectively harness the comparative advantages of our communities to improve the fortunes of individuals, families, and businesses. Furthermore, with several investors struggling for the limited spaces within the urban area, many will naturally look to surrounding communities to set up their manufacturing bases before shipping to the urban markets. Recall that we recently set up a series of negotiations that, when concluded successfully, will bring about significant improvement in power supply to all parts of the state. Thankfully, the report on my desk indicates that we are in a good place to make this happen. With steady electricity guaranteed across all parts of the state as proposed, and the assurance of quality roads connecting our rural locations to the cities, you certainly do not have to live at the center of town to enjoy the boundless opportunities and promises of the new Abia. Of equal importance is the fact that as Igbos, although largely itinerant in nature, we are always in love with our homelands. This is why we often make deliberate efforts to visit home regularly, to be with our kith and kin, to celebrate the good times and find solace in difficult times. As a government, we are very determined to ensure that for our people living outside their immediate communities, or even further, a trip to see their loved ones at home would always be smooth and delightful, whether they are coming alone, as a family, or in the company of their friends from the cities. For us, every part of the state is very important in the new Abia project. Our plan is to steadily invest in public infrastructure for the purpose of making the communities economically viable and attractive to investors. However, in order to bring this lofty dream to fruition, we must be willing to do our part as partners in the new Abia project. We all have to make a definite resolution to pay taxes and other statutory fees as and when due. This is very important because our projects are mostly capital intensive, and not much will be achieved unless we pay the contractors to keep the heavy equipment and machines running. My promise is that every penny coming from you and for you will be judiciously managed. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me end by especially appreciating the State Commissioner for Works, Engineer Don Otti, and his team for driving our road infrastructure development efforts, keeping the contractors on their toes while protecting the interests of the state all through the project cycle. I'm very certain that they will do everything required to deliver the Nunya-Eluama-Isuikwuato road on schedule and according to design specifications. Thank you very much for listening, and may God bless you.